Hey, how's everyone going? It's Chance, also known as Mr. Paranormal, and today I am doing my first live ghost story vlog. I just uploaded a video not that long ago, so this is going to be kind of my key to everything, my phone. I'm going to be reading a lot of stories off it, so if I don't look directly at the camera, I want to apologize in advance. But not only that, I'm hosting another live event. It's Wilson Paranormal Blog, so it's a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different than this one, but it's going to be live, and everybody who subscribed to my channel or who does subscribe to my channel during the event is going to get a chance to win a ghost hunting kit, and it's provided from Wilson Paranormal by me. I'm going to pay for it myself. I actually am going to be ordering it on Friday, so you guys, whoever wins it, will probably be getting it within 1 to 2 weeks of the live event. So you will be getting it though. I can promise you that. Without further ado, I want to welcome you all to my very first live event, and it's very exciting and very nerve-wracking for me because I've never done a live event on YouTube before. So how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone has an amazing day. I don't know whatever time zone you're in, because it's about 1:56 in the morning here, and I'm doing this live event this early in the morning because I got to get up at 3 o'clock and I got to go to work. So I'm doing this now because I work 3 to 11, so I'm not going to get any other time, because after this I'm going to bed. And this time I promise, I actually think I said that in my last video, so this time I actually promise that I will be going to bed after this live event. I hope everyone's having a great day. Again, I want everyone to know that Wilson Paranormal has our own official website. Please visit the site. It's www.wilsonparanormal.webs.com. All of our contact information is on there if you want us to do a anything really. You want us to do a investigation at your place, we'll find a way down to wherever you are. We will do an investigation, and yeah, we will get in contact with local priest if that need be. Hold on 1 second. I am gonna try to do something real fast. Sorry. Okay, my first event. So I hope everyone's having a great morning, great day, great night, whatever time it is where you are. I hope it's going great. And so today, so far I have 0 viewers in this video. I didn't really give it time to promote, so there's probably that reason. But so actually, let's get to our first story before I actually forget. Ouch. All right, sorry about this, guys. I really apologize. I should have had all this set up in advance, but I was busy doing something else, so I didn't get enough time. Those stories. So I get all my stories from Google. Get all my stories from Google and stuff. That's not a good set to go on. All right. Well, actually, before I tell any stories by anybody else, I'm going to give you guys a personal experience of mine. And keep in mind, this is very personal. The only people that really know about it are a few people and the people that were in the room. I have told very little people about this because this was my first bad experience during an investigation. I was in. Sorry, my friend Gene, he's my best friend. I've known him since grade school. I've known him since elementary school, whatever you want to call it. We've known each other for pretty much our whole lives. He's been my best friend for the longest time, and it's he called me one day, and he asked me, he was like, "Hey, Chance, there's been some weird things going on over at my place, and I know that you're into the paranormal and you're kind of a paranormal investigator. So would you be willing to come investigate and try and see what's going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What time?" He's like, "Well, I mean, right now. I want you to come over here right now. While, my mom and my stepdad are out of the house." And uh, so I was I went over there, and I brought a camera. I brought a digital recorder with me. That was about it. That's all I really needed. During a daytime investigation, you really don't get a whole lot of experiences. This is why you do investigations at dead time. So I did interviews with the family. I interviewed each person, his brothers, his sister. I interviewed them. I asked them what's going on, yada, 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 blah, 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 so on and so on. And eventually I got to the point where I wanted to start the investigation. And wasn't paranormal. We were not invented yet, but we kind of were. Like, we were contemplating the idea of starting a company, a paranormal investigating company. Sorry about my glasses, by the way. Um, we were contemplating the idea of starting a, a company, but at this point in time, we were not officially made just yet. Back to the story. So we went upstairs. That's where most of the things are happening, and this is one of those rare occasions where you do get evidence during the middle of the day. So I turned on the camera. I walked upstairs. I turned on the digital recorder, and I started my EVP session. I got nothing from the EVP session, nothing at all. So I walked around the room. I killed all the electricity in the house, temporarily. Okay, but all the electricity in the house is off. Um, and we're doing the investigation upstairs. It's kind of like this attic area, but it's kind of not an attic. They sleep up there and stuff. And I started walking around, and it was kind of dark. It was kind of not dark. There was a window. There's like one or two windows open up there. Sorry about that. There were a couple windows open, and what we did was we kind of put a blanket up on one of the windows, and we kind of just walked around the room. We were asking questions. We are like, "Can you make a noise? Can you speak? Can you show yourself? Can you manifest yourself? Can you move an object? Can you tell us why you're here?" We were asking a lot of questions without the digital recorder because, again, we didn't catch anything, so we did. Sorry about that. So we didn't really think it was necessary to do another EVP session until towards the end of it. And all of a sudden, we asked the question, "Can you prove to us that you're here?" All of a sudden, you heard it was like a knocking noise from the wall right next to us, and it was weird. It was really weird, and we didn't really think much of it. We thought maybe one of Gene's brothers is playing a trick on us. We kind of dismissed it. About half hour later, we start our next EVP session. During daytime, you don't do really long investigations. So we started our second investigation, and we kind of we asked some different questions. We asked, "Who are you?" That was one thing we didn't ask during the first time. Second time we asked, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Do you know that you're dead? How can we help you?" And we got responses every time. All right. We asked, "Who are you?" It said This male voice appeared. We all heard it. The digital recorder picked up on it, and we heard it. So we heard it with our own ears and all that. Yeah, sorry, I got an earbud in just in case. Um, and we heard a male voice, and it said nightmare. Just a single word. It just said nightmare. All right. Then we asked it, "What are you doing here?" And I was trying to provoke it, so I said it in a really snotty way. I said in like I don't want you here, get out kind of way. Like, what are you doing here? Something like that. Um, and it said walls. All right, the walls. And so what does it want with the walls? And then we asked it, do you know that you're dead? And the male voice said, no, I'm alive. You're dead. And, we didn't take that as a threat. We thought, maybe he thinks he's still alive. Maybe he thinks we're dead. We didn't pay any attention to it. And then we asked, how can we help you? And he said, get out. Leave me alone. And, well, he didn't say exactly that, but I don't have the recorder with me to kind of like play it for you guys. Sorry about this. Oh, shit. Sorry about that, guys. Got a runny nose for some reason. Let me try to remember. I believe the exact words that were said was leave me, and he didn't say and, but he said leave me alone. All right. So we provoked him. A good way to provoke a spirit is, we didn't know. Well, there's a lot of different ways to provoke spirits. There's good ways, there's bad ways, there's ways that won't work, there's ways that will work. One way is use something from its past to aggravate it. Gunshots, if the person served in a war or the person was killed with a gun, just take a BB gun or something like that, or a flare gun or something. Just something. Don't actually use a real gun, but just shoot it. Fire off blanks if you're using a real gun. Fire off a blank. And of course, if you are using a real gun, I still want you guys to be careful because, well, that would be bad if somebody shot themselves because of my advice. I can be sued for that, so be careful. Be extremely careful. So anyways, we took a BB gun. We didn't know if this was going to work. We took a BB gun. We fired it at the wall twice. All right, and it was one of those BB guns where you had to, it was one of those rifles you had to pump it like that, all that fun stuff. And we fired it off twice, and I was standing right in front of the bed. I was facing the wall, facing away from the bed, and I got picked up and thrown I was about 10, 11 feet away from the bed. I got picked up and thrown, and for those of you who don't know, I cannot jump like that. I can't jump very far backwards. I can't jump very far back or forwards. I have a bum knee and I have a bad foot, so I can't do that. I've never been able to do that, and probably never will be able to do that. And that was my first bad experience. I got picked up and pushed. Well, more thrown than pushed. You get picked up because you're thrown, you're not getting pushed. That's my story. That's one of my. I have a couple different stories. Before I continue on to the story, because this is not just ghost stories. This is kind of a blog too. I'm getting my first tattoo on. Well, my first 2 tattoos, probably, it might be tomorrow, it might be Friday, I don't know when. My mom wants to get my first tattoo for me for my 19th birthday, well, an early 19th birthday present. Yeah, well, I don't know if you guys heard that, but oh my god, this is hilarious. Just it scared the shit out of me. Sorry, I just got a Twitter alert. So where was I? I'm getting my first 2 tattoos, and my mom wants to buy me my first one for an early 19th birthday present. I was born in April. so a little early, but I'm getting a couple tattoos. I want to give a shout out to Keegan Primal. She's a friend of mine, so I want to give a shout out to her. And I'm actually getting, she's a friend of mine, so I set out on a quest to kind of find like the girl that I find to be the hottest and get her tattooed on my arm, on my dominant arm, so my right arm would be like right here. Keegan was about the hottest girl I found, and I searched a lot of different places to find a girl, to find the best looking girl. And it's not based on what other people would think. It's based on what I would think. So, to me, Keegan is a really beautiful girl. So I want to give a shout out to him again. I also want to let y'all know that I want to let you guys know my second tattoo. I'm actually getting Wilson Paranormal tattooed right here on my arm, just right there. Tattoo of Keegan's going to be about half a sleeve like this, all the way around. So, yeah. Sorry about that. My neck and my shoulders here for some reason. So there's those 2 tattoos that I'm getting in total. Also, I want to give a shout out to anybody who actually watches this video. I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch this video. I'm just doing this video just for the hell of it. I want to give a shout out to you, give you guys a big salute. Give a salute to. I want to give a shout out to all the soldiers that are still overseas and that are back home. So grateful for you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I love. I wouldn't be able to be a paranormal investigator. So I want to give a shout out to you guys for keeping us all safe, and I hope every one of you returns safe. Another thing is, when you go on an investigation, this is my lucky necklace. This is my lucky dog tag. You see, the back of it's just kind of blank. So lucky dog tag. I keep it. Kind of fell off. Damn it. I'll put it back later on. It's my lucky dog tag. I keep it wherever I go. I take it wherever I go. It's brought me a lot of good luck. It was actually blessed by my best friend Tevin. He's Wicca religion, so he blessed it. Anyway, I want to cut this short, so I'm going to get straight to the stories right now. Oh shit. Oh god. All right, so let me find a story or two real fast. I'm sorry about this. It's going to take me a second. I have dyslexia, but I try to skim through everything, so. Hold on. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. So here's some ghost stories from North Dakota, and the reason why I do these is because I was born and raised in Wilson, North Dakota, so I love this town to death. I would never leave it. Well, obviously I'm leaving it. I'm actually more than likely going to be moving. I don't know where. Probably maybe to Grand Forks in like 7 months. All right. So here's one that I actually really like. I've read this one before. My grandparents have lived in the old house for about 13 years now, and we have encountered some scary things. I was on a computer and I thought I saw a shadow walk up the stairs, then disappear. The next week, I made sure I was always in the same room as my grandparents. Also, on Christmas, my stepdad thought that he saw a shadow, and my grandma thought she saw a shadow and run past the door when she was in bed. It hasn't done anything bad, so it's a nice ghost. And everyone thinks he / she / it is there. I'm gonna cut the story out there. If you see a shadow, it's probably not a good spirit. It's probably gonna play tricks on you. It's gonna make you think it's good. That it's just there to play some in harmful pranks. I'm on harmful pranks. That's back to the story. We all learned to live with him or her or it. The last thing that happened was I heard a thump in one of the rooms that we never go in. When I was in the bathroom across that room, the door opened. Oh, and I just remembered one night, me and my stepbrother decided to stay in that room overnight. The room that they never go into, by the way, just saying that because it's not mentioned in the story. Um, and we both got scared at the same time for no reason. We couldn't decide who went out the door first, so we ran into the pitch black and ran to sleep with my little stepsister and grandma. My stepbrother never gets scared like that, and he doesn't believe in ghosts. And that was submitted by somebody. I'm gonna give also, this is just for the hell of it, because that's the only ghost story I'm probably gonna read for this broadcast. I'm sorry about that, but I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. Um, please visit if you have ghost stories. I want to hear them. Wilson Paranormal wants to hear them. Please, please, please visit our channel at www.wilsonparanormal.webs.com. With that, as always, Mr. Paranormal signing off. Want to give a shout out to Keegan Primal one last time. Peace, deuces. I hope everyone has a great morning, great night, great day, whatever time it is where you are. I hope it's great.